Alright guys, Rubber Tramp Renegade here. I'm out working on the van today, and the first thing I know I've been telling you about this sputtering problem I've got. I've done a little research and I'm really not sure what it is. I've got some reasons to believe it might be the ignition module. It also could be a map sensor, but one of the things that sounds more like it to me is the, let's see here, the fuel pressure regulator, and I've got it here. And I think I know where it's supposed to be on the van. I saw a video that was showing it was in here somewhere. So I've got to take the doghouse off and take some of the hoses off so I can get in there and see what I've got going on. But I don't know if that's going to fix it, but that's the first thing I'm going to try. It's the cheapest thing. It was like 20 bucks. But I do have another problem that popped up when it was raining the other day. This windshield wiper switch, it just broke. So you can see it's, I don't know if it's gonna focus real. Alright, this piece just broke here. That plastic is just brittle, but you know, that's part of an older vehicle, I guess. It kind of sucked because I was going down the road and it was raining. So the whole time it was raining, I was having to reach my hand in here and just kind of do this and squeeze it every time I needed to. Run the wipers. So I was driving with one hand and operating the wipers with the other. So it kind of sucked because I had to go about 10 miles that way. By the time I got where I was going, my hand was just cramped up. Alright guys, well, I've got the doghouse off here. Let me show you. I just got it pulled back a little bit, and the fuel pressure regulator on this van is actually just right in here. So it's a little easier to get to than I thought. This is a 1986 Ford E150 and it's got the 302. Now in 1986 the 302 V8 was fuel injected. The 6-cylinder and the 351, they were still carbureted, so they didn't switch over I think till 87 to fuel injected. I may be wrong, maybe 88, but in 86 they were putting the fuel injected 302s in these vans, and that's what I've got here. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap that. Alright guys, well, I know my hair is a mess. I started out with sock hat on and a coat, and now it's like 75 degrees outside, so I don't know what's going on. It's hot. It was cold when I started, it's hot. But this little thing was a pain in the rear. Here it is, I'll show you. There it is. Those little Allen bolts that hold it on are just a pain to get to, so I'm going to try to start it and see what happens. Seems to be running strong, but it really always did that, so I don't know. I'm going to take it down the road and see what happens, so wish me luck. Alright, well, I'm sitting here on the road dead. You can see I'm just sitting here, not moving. That wasn't it. What was it? Fuel pressure regulator, it didn't do shit. And I went to town, I got another part. I got the ignition control module. I was heading back home and it was running worse than it's ever ran, and it's probably about 75 degrees outside, and like I said, it runs worse when it's warm outside, and it just died. It's never died on me like that, and so now I'm sitting here and it won't start. I can try to crank it, but it doesn't do anything. It won't start. So I'm waiting for somebody to come tell me. So I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, well, this is day 2 of the van saga. I'm using my cell phone because I left my camera at my house. I don't know if I told you my GoPro quit working, so I had to send it back. So anyways, I still don't know what the problem is. I changed the, what did I change? I changed the map sensor here, and it didn't do anything. I changed the fuel pressure regulator, of course, that didn't fix anything. And then I changed a couple sensors. One is I was able to get the computer on it and get the codes, and the codes were saying something about the idle at a high RPM, and it was throwing the O2 sensor and the temperature sensor. So I changed the temperature sensor for the intake. I changed the temperature sending unit because my gauge never worked here on the dash, but it works now. And I changed the ACT sensor, and it didn't do anything. So the other option I've got is, I haven't changed it yet. Everything for this van is like $40 or $60, so I don't want to just keep changing parts. I am reading on Ford forums, Mustang forums and things, and I keep running into vacuum leaks. So I don't know. I've taken a can of ether and starter fluid and sprayed around vacuum lines. I can't find a vacuum leak anywhere. So my brother's getting ready to come pick me up. We're gonna go to U-Pull-It Auto Parts and start pulling some parts. But one thing I'm gonna try is this in here. You probably can't see it. It's the idle control motor. I'm going to try to change that, and I'm going to try to find an O2 sensor because I can't find an O2 sensor in town. Nobody has it. You have to order it. So I don't know. I guess that's what I'm doing today, so see what happens. What a shame. Look at this old Explorer here. Wonder what it's got in it. Alright, well, I'm here at this Explorer van. It's pretty rough inside. I kind of like the seats. I'm wondering if I should get them for my van, but I found the wiper switch that I need, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off. I don't know what kind of motor's in it yet. I haven't opened the hood, but I'm hoping it's a 305, but I bet it's a 351, so we'll see. Alright, well, I'm standing here by this Explorer van, and I got a few things. I got the idle control motor, the wiper switch, and I did take the computer off of this thing. Let me show you inside here. It's got some pretty cool stuff. I might try to grab if you look inside here, these lights are pretty cool. Up here, I don't know if you can tell. These lights are pretty sweet. It looks like somebody's taking some off, but yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff in this van. It's seen better days. I'd like to have the high top from it, but that'd take forever to take off. But anyways, I'm gonna see if this fixes the van, these parts that I grabbed. And I'm just gonna take some of these other parts just for fun. Maybe I'll put them in on another project or something. All right, well, another junkyard find are these cool things. I grabbed two of them. This, we're in a Chevy G20 van. This thing, little cup holder, cigarette lighter, and ashtray. There's one in the side there. It's kind of cool. It's got a light up top here. And then it's got the cigarette lighter, so I'm gonna put those, probably paint them up and put them in my van somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I think they're pretty neat. So I don't know, I come to these junkyards and I end up taking way too much crap. Alright guys, well, I got a lot of cool stuff at the junkyard today, but unfortunately nothing fixed the van. I don't know what to do. I've checked everywhere for vacuum leaks, and I know this video is probably gonna be 20 minutes long, but yeah, I don't think it's a vacuum leak. I don't know what it is exactly. We put the fuel pressure gauge on it, and when you're driving, the fuel pressure just is erratic. It's everywhere. And I've changed the fuel pump. I don't know if it's a bad wire going to the fuel pump. I don't know. I have no idea. I've changed the coil. I've changed the distributor cap, the rotor button, the fuel pump, fuel filter, air filter, all kinds of sensors. I mean, a handful of sensors. I even changed the computer I got off of another van at the junkyard today, and it didn't do anything. So I put my computer back on, and I just don't know. If you're a mechanic and you have any idea what it is, let me know. It hesitates when you're hitting the gas and drive, but when you sit and park and rev it up, it revs fine, it idles fine. We set the timing, we adjusted the timing a little bit. I have no idea what it is. It's only when it's in drive and under a load. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I don't know what to do. Right now the van's just going to sit parked for a while until I can figure out what's going on with it, because it's just not running right. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.